It is so violently hot right now, but we're gonna make this work. Hopefully this will never happen, but if I happen to lose my entire wardrobe, these are the first 10 things that I would repurchase. I had a lot of fun thinking about this list because it forced me to really think about what I actually wear most, what I enjoy wearing, so not like pajamas or workout clothes, and what I believe are true essentials in my wardrobe. I would say I own cooler or more exciting looking things, but these are, I guess, true pillars of my personal style. Starting off with a winter essential, even though it's summer and it's so hot right now, my Philippe Paquet black wool coat. This is my ideal wool coat. I love it so much. I wear it constantly. I got so lucky because I found it on massive sale back in January 2024. It was like 60% off, but still around 300 euros. The fit is perfect. It's not super fitted, but also not too oversized. I like the length on me. It's warm, obviously, that's important. I think I mentioned this before, but back in 2021, I got this gray like wool mix coat from Bosch. The worst purchase I've ever made. It started pilling after like a week. It looked like shit, and it was more expensive than this coat. The Philippe Paquet would have been more expensive if it hadn't been on sale, but like still, the quality is not comparable. I would buy this coat again 100 times over. This is an black tank top. Yes, just a regular old tank top. I think we all have our go-to style of top. I feel like people like boxy, white, oversized t-shirts or baby tees. And for me, that's a true basic tank top. I have a few from different brands, but this Ascend one is by far my favorite. It just feels nicer. It's washed really well. It was 40 euros though, so not like a normal price range for a tank top. But honestly, I think it's so worth it. And if I lost everything, I would want to have this tank top again. This top, jeans, and a fun bag or shoes, that's my true summer uniform. This Reformation boat neck top, it's called the Dusk Knit Top. Like I said, I love tank tops, and this is like an elevated tank top. I feel like I can wear it to places where you'll have to be a little bit more put together. I feel like you could even wear this to work, right? I think so. Oh my god, the wind. I love how it fits. I like how it can transform very simple outfits into, again, something a little bit more elevated. I really like the quality as well. I like how thick it is. Again, it's a pricey tank top. I think it was a little bit more than $60, but I honestly think it's worth it. I've worn the hell out of this top. Lowish rise loose jeans, and because I can only pick one, it would have to be in a dark wash. We all have our favorite fit for jeans. Mine is this one because I think it balances my shape well. I really like how they look on me. I don't love the look of something that's too high-waisted. I feel like it makes my torso look like cartoonishly small. And then I also can't really wear straight leg jeans in a way that looks straight. I have pretty wide hips for my body, so obviously, you know, my legs aren't straight, and thus the jeans don't fall straight. Something that's looser actually looks more straight on me, so I like that. And I just love a dark wash. I feel like it goes well with everything. I also think it looks a little bit more put together than a very light wash. That might be controversial, I'm sorry. I think a lot of people like light washes. Also potentially controversial, I would repurchase a white Brandy Melville baby tee. I have 3 and I wish I could give you the references, but I always get them in person and they just never happen to be exactly the same. Like, they're always switching things up like a little bit, but I still love how they all fit somehow. I'm going to insert clips of me wearing Brandy t-shirts versus other t-shirts, and I guess I just love the fitted tee with the tiny sleeves. I think they're versatile, and it's, I think, the only white that I actively like to wear. I usually don't like the way white looks on me, and I could wear them with a bunch of different outfits. This Sandro brown leather jacket, my mom got this for me back in December 2023. Of course, I love it so much. It also would add a new color to this wardrobe that I'm creating here. I think everything has been just like black or white. The details are cool, the collar, the ties on the side. I like where it hits. It's kind of cropped, but not too cropped. The jeans, a t-shirt or tank top, and this jacket, and I would feel like my true self even if I only had 10 things in my wardrobe. It would also be a nice piece for when it's not cold enough for the wool coat. It's like a good transitional piece. My burgundy Aloha sneakers. I have only had these for 3 weeks, but I feel like they're my favorite sneaker that I've ever owned. Guys, I usually hate sneakers. I think they're so ugly. These are comfortable, which is very important, but they're also actually cool. I really like the silhouette. The color is perfect for me. I love any shade of red. And then also, of course, the texture and the tongue just makes them so interesting to look at. They would be like the perfect shoe for a very simple 10-piece wardrobe. These Jimmy Fairley sunglasses, again, I wish I had the reference, but I bought them in person and I cannot find them online. I love these. The frame, I think, really adds something to outfits. If I had this very simple 10-piece functional wardrobe, I would want a pair of sunglasses like these where, you know, they're versatile, they go with everything, but they also add a bit of something. It's an extra visual layer, a pop of metal. I really like them. Also, I wear all gold jewelry, so the mixed metal, I think, actually, I really like how it looks. I think it feels very intentional, and it's something that I like to do. So again, it would help me feel like I'm showcasing my personal style even with a very small wardrobe. This Paloma wool light blue leather bag. This was a gift from my husband. I debated the color for a long time. I was between the dark blue and this one. I tend to like darker colors, but something was like really drawing me to this one. And I'm so happy I got it because it is a true pop of color in my wardrobe. It goes so well with my darker pieces. I don't have anything light blue or honestly light in general, so this brings some light into outfits that otherwise would be like too dark, you know, the kind of outfits where everything just blends in together in a dark blob. It fits everything I needed to fit. Quality wise, so far so good. So yeah, I would definitely repurchase this bag. Okay, last piece. I really had to think about this because I was between a pair of pants or this From Future dress, and I ended up going with the dress. I have worn this dress on so many occasions. I love the color, I love the shape, the lace details. I think if I lost my entire wardrobe, I would really want to have something that's silk. I love silk. I think a silk dress is a very me thing. I don't know if this is normal, but the image I have of myself is wearing like a silk cami or a silk dress like this one. And I could potentially dress it up or dress it down. I guess I could cover the top half and wear it as a skirt. I've never done that, but maybe. Ideally, I would have more than a pair of sneakers to wear with this dress. I really do not like the look of dresses and sneakers. But listen, I had to make some hard decisions. That is all. Let me know what you think, and I would actually love to know what your 10 pieces would be. I never noticed how loud parked cars are until I moved here to Amsterdam. Okay, I think it's gonna keep making that noise, so I'm gonna keep talking. Yeah, I think it helps us think beyond the trends, beyond the like ideal image of ourselves, and actually consider what we really wear, what we like to wear, what's practical with our lifestyle. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!